The world woke up quieter today, because in the early hours of February 3, 2026, Ron Kenoly passed away at the age of 81. An dramatic announcement. No long medical statement, just a simple confirmation and a global wave of grief for millions. Ron Kenoly wasn't just a voice on a stage. He was the sound of Sunday mornings. The man who taught churches that worship wasn't about performance, it was about presence. The news was confirmed by his longtime music director, Bruno Miranda, who shared a deeply personal tribute. He didn't call Ron an artist. He didn't call him an entertainer. He called him what Ron always insisted on being: a worship leader. Someone whose purpose was never to impress people, but to lead them toward God. What makes this loss even heavier is the timing. Just days before his death, Ron Kenoly posted what now feels like a quiet goodbye. In that message, he reflected on 81 years of life and 48 years of ministry. He thanked those who walked with him across more than 123 nations. And he said something that now feels hauntingly final: God is still using me. Few realize those would be among his last public words. Ron's journey wasn't easy. After serving in the United States Air Force, he explored secular music, chasing success that never fully satisfied his spirit. Fame came close, but fulfillment did end. So he walked away, and when he fully surrendered his life to worship ministry, everything changed, not just for him, but for the church worldwide. In the 1990s, his live worship albums reshaped how congregations worshipped. Songs like Lift Him Up, Jesus is Alive, and Ancient of Days didn't just fill auditoriums, they unified voices, broke walls, and brought worship back to its roots. Ron Kenoly didn't chase trends. He shaped a movement behind the scenes. He was a mentor, a pastor, and a teacher. He trained worship leaders across the globe, constantly reminding them that worship begins long before the first note is played. In character, obedience, and humility. At home, Ron found strength in his wife, Diana Kenoly, whom he married in 2014. He often credited her for standing beside him through serious health challenges and difficult seasons, calling her his blessing and his support. While no official cause of death has been publicly shared, Ron had spoken openly about health struggles in recent years. Yet even then, his message never changed: gratitude over complaint, worship over worry. Today, tributes continue to pour in from across the global Christian community. Pastors, gospel artists, and worship leaders all say the same thing in different words. Ron Kenoly didn't just lead songs, he led people. And as Bruno Miranda wrote so simply today, we grieve deeply, but not without hope, because the worship Ron Kenoly lived is now the worship he beholds. His voice may be silent, but his legacy will never stop praising.